Hello, my name is Graham Parrish and I am the founder of Self Wellness Company LLC. Today we are going to take a look at 3 simple steps for optimal health regarding high performance individuals. This will be a high level overview of what we can do as high performers to impact and improve our health right now. Overview of content. So here are our 3 things. Number 1, test your blood chemistry frequently. Number 2, eat nutrient-dense foods daily. And number 3, improve your cardiovascular and VO2. Number 1, we want to find any underlying issues that we may not be able to see. As I tell my clients frequently, I cannot train what I cannot see. So getting your blood chemistry tested will reveal any underlying factors that may be preventing you from living your best life now. Eating nutrient-dense foods, it's very, very passé. It's very, very simple. Intellectually, we may know this. Eating healthy is so much more than eating chicken and vegetables for every single meal. It's about creating a lifestyle and awareness of what you tend to gravitate towards when you're stressed out and how we can identify those stressors and basically negate them and choose something different. Number 3, improve your cardiovascular and VO2. These will be done through 2 primary modalities. 1, strength training, resistance training, and 2, cardiovascular training, specific to VO2, which is your body's ability to absorb oxygen. Number 1, test your blood chemistry. Stress is a silent killer. 75% to 90% of doctors' visits were stress-related symptoms, while 43% of adults experienced acute stress-related illnesses in 2017. This is according to the CDC. So what we're looking at is 75 to 90% of today's doctor's visits are now directly related to stress. And what we realize is that stress, whether it be prolonged and continuous, can wreak havoc on our blood chemistry. It can wreak havoc on our organs. It can wreak havoc on our hormones. And we create all types of dysfunction. We live in a time where technology, expectations, and pace of life are quickening by the minute. A majority of individuals aren't even aware of potential issues they may be incurring as a result of some type of blood chemistry issue. Now, if we take a look at cortisol spiking, they can cause symptoms from fatigue to heightened cravings for salty or high sugar foods. So by testing your blood chemistry, you can develop a pinpoint view of your personal starting line to improved health and wellness. Blood chemistry can also support an individual by granting healthcare professionals keen insights on any underlying issues and how to implement an action plan to reverse those symptoms for better health. Now, as a trainer, as a fitness professional, I've serviced over 20,000 sessions in my career. I can personally attest to the idea that I cannot train what I cannot see. You can attempt to achieve results all day long and not make a single shred of results. Why? Because something underlying may be preventing you from getting that result. Now, conversely, if we're a high performer, we don't even know sometimes when we're stressed. And that is something that we are typically used to. And the truth be told, I've had people come to me and tell me that they weren't even aware that they were lactose intolerant. They've been drinking milk their entire life. They felt terrible their entire life. It became a new normal for them. So getting your blood chemistry tested is absolutely crucial to find things that, hey, I may not be having any particular symptoms. At least I now know. And so asking your healthcare professional for specific markers around cognition, energy, hormonal balance will allow a customized review of what truly matters to you regarding your health. Now, if performance and execution is one of your highest values, then it's time to take a look at your blood chemistry to ensure the inner world is functioning properly. Basically, ignoring symptoms will only lead to more dysfunction down the road. So it's good to get this done now. Why? You'll find your point A. Eat nutrient-dense foods daily. Now, our world is a world of convenience. We've got fast food everywhere, and it's very hard to make choices. Now, if you're a high performer, you find it very difficult sometimes to eat well. Why? Because you're particularly on the road. You could be a weekend warrior. You could be working 15 hours a day like I do. And I can tell you from personal experience, it's hard for me sometimes to get healthy nutrition in. So when I talk about eating nutrient-dense foods daily, I'm talking about making subtle shifts in your awareness with how you approach food. Why? Your body is a machine. Okay? So we'll go back to the question, why is it so important? The body's a machine that runs on vitamins, minerals, fibers, and antioxidants. These things reduce inflammation and improve the quality of life. The more inflammation you reduce, the more fat you burn, the more muscle you build, the better the cognition, the better the overall performance. Over time, you'll desire less high-calorie foods as your gut is getting the right amount of micro and macronutrients. These things are very crucial. Why? Because your gut is your second brain. It has key sensors inside of it that tell you, hey, I've got everything I need. And while calories and sugar may temporarily help you feel satiated, eventually you will get hungry and you'll crave more. So at the end of the day, by eating nutrient-dense foods, what are we looking at as far as improvement? Well, we can take a look at cognition, mood, heart health, blood pressure, body fat, and weight management. All those things are directly related to and affected by the type of nutrition you take in. Bottom line, you wouldn't put 88 octane into a Lamborghini. If you wish to run hard and run fast, you've got to eat nutrient-dense foods. Otherwise, your engine will eventually overheat and lock up. That is the bottom line. You can only run hard and long for so long if you're feeding yourself crap. Sorry to say it so bluntly, it's the truth. Keep it simple, okay? In your mindset, keep it simple. Think about it this way. Asparagus has one ingredient, asparagus. Carrots have one ingredient, a carrot. A Snickers has 13 different ingredients plus 2 different artificial sweeteners. You're putting chemicals in your body. Yes, it may be quick. The commercials may say, hey, Snickers satisfies. However, it's not giving you what you need in terms of antioxidants and in terms of vitamins and the crucial things that you need on a daily basis. And also think about this. If it's high calorie and low nutrient, avoid it at all costs. Think of a donut. High calorie, high sugar, low nutrient. Now think of kale and spinach. And conversely, if it's high nutrient and low calorie, eat as much as you want and then enjoy reaping the benefits from performing continuously at a high level. So high nutrient tends to be low calorie, which means you can eat more of it. The bottom line is eat simple. Things with simple ingredients. Avoid packages that have 37 different ingredients on it because I can guarantee you right now it's not going to benefit you. It's not going to serve you. And if you're a high performer at the end of the day, if you're not eating nutrient-dense foods, you are robbing yourself. And by robbing yourself, I guarantee you're robbing others of their experience of you. Improve your cardiovascular and VO2. Okay? So VO2, very simply, is your body's ability to absorb oxygen. The better the oxygen transport to muscles, the better the health. So if we ask the question, why is it crucial to increase your VO2? Well, number one, reduce risk for stroke, reduce risk for cancer, improved mood and self-esteem. You feel better about yourself, improved sleep, improved overall performance and quality of life. You're going to lose inches, you're going to lose body fat, you're going to build more muscle, and you're going to feel better. And then what happens when you feel cognitively better? Well, you perform at a higher level. The second thing is that all this is a stress adaptation. Lifting weights, doing resistance training, doing cardiovascular training. Now, I don't want to misrepresent what needs to be done here. It's not about being a bodybuilder. It's about taking simple steps. You don't need to work out 8 hours a day to achieve optimal health. However, you do need to make sure that you are filling your cup. Especially if you're the type of person that's a high performer and you're filling everybody else's cup every single day. Eventually you run dry. So modalities like cardiovascular improvement, VO2 improvement, are going to ensure that you can run hard and run long for as long as possible. Why? Because it matters. It's one of your highest values. So the question is, how do we improve our VO2? Well, I'm a huge fan of metabolic testing. You can go to a local university, you can go to a Lifetime Fitness, you can go to an Orange Theory and have metabolic testing done. They have both active metabolic assessments and they have resting metabolic assessments. The active metabolic assessments will tell you exactly where your VO2 is currently. Once again, like in point 1 when we talked about blood chemistry, the same thing goes with cardio. Know where your point A is. Nobody's asking you to go out and run a marathon immediately. The idea is to make a continuous improvement over a period of time and keep your word to yourself. So metabolic testing will give you that point A. Hiring a fitness professional. Like I told you earlier, I have over 20,000 sessions underneath my belt. I'm intensely passionate about people. I want to see you grow. Why? Because I love you and I want you to have the best life possible. So at the end of the day, when you hire somebody like me, my job is to ensure that I give you the information, because sometimes we don't know what we don't know. And having somebody there to support us really does kick it up a notch. Join a fitness facility. A lot of our fitness facilities here locally in Kansas City now have programs that will actually guide you in the right direction. If you don't join a fitness facility, think about this. Start more simply. For the next 30 days, choose to go outside and walk or jog, do the treadmill, do some type of elliptical, Stairmaster. Do it for 30 minutes, low intensity, over the next 30 days, each day. What you'll notice is that there's a significant improvement in your mood, your confidence, and your overall health. So if you want to be a high performer, you have to focus on you taking care of you. And by you taking care of you, you have to feed the machine right. You have to make sure that the machine is running properly and continually getting upgrades. Let's put it that way. And then you have to have a diagnostic run on the machine to make sure that it is going to run properly for a long time. Thank you so much for listening to this. My name is Graham Parrish. I am the owner-operator of Self Wellness Company, LLC.